Marketing Reset, a journey through online gaming marketing mistakes and best practices.
So the first case I would like to cover today is about budget allocation and market selection. As you can imagine, every day I talk to a lot of people who would like to start online gaming business. And when I ask them about their budget, they tell me that they have little or no budget when they want to invest in marketing or SEO. So in such cases, I strongly recommend to have a very thoroughly made research, and then later on continue with investing in the first market that you would like to go, and only after that maybe you can expand to multiple markets. And those new brands who would like to invest in the several markets that they want to go ahead, I would like to suggest them to find a very good balance or a good sweet spot between the tier 1 and tier 2 countries. So in general, the budget allocation, ease of market, and also all the other diversification will be important in your selection. And when you're done, when you're settled with the market selection and the budgets that you have, it would be very important for you to identify your digital marketing strategy. And SEO would be a great idea for you to implement to create more online presence and generate more leads. But before you invest in SEO, I strongly recommend that you make sure your technical SEO is in place. Otherwise, it would be just waste of money for you, that you can create a lot of content, you can just buy lots of backlinks. This is just going to be really not effective if your website doesn't allow Google to crawl them or index them. So recently, we worked with a client, and they were operators, especially in sports niche, and they came to us for a content project. So they wanted us to produce more content for them. And what happened at the end of the day is that we noticed that they had a lot of websites, a lot of web pages, but they were not indexed on Google. So we did an audit, and later on we completely revamped the strategy. And as you can see here, they had only 28 pages indexed on Google. So another thing I often come up and see at operators is that they don't pay attention at their branded keywords. So when they don't invest enough in their branded keywords, what happens at the end of the day is they just need to pay a lot of commissions to affiliates. So to avoid this kind of situation, I strongly recommend building maybe brand protection sites around their main website. And I would like to show you how these flows work. So in this basic example, you can see the flow. So usually the users, they go to the Google search and they put the branded keywords, and what happens next is the affiliates ranking on the top on the Google search results. And your brand is like somewhere behind. So in this case, you get the traffic from the affiliate sites, and you need to pay CPA or rev share for them. So at Revpanda, what we do is we just create satellite sites, and we, of course, would like to rank at number 1, your main website, and later on, you can see those other satellite websites that are actually belong to you, and you can get traffic directly from there, and those leads that you get are actually commission-free, and you can increase your ROI when it comes to digital marketing. So recently we had a client, and this client came to us, and we did a SEO audit for them, and we noticed that their website was really very heavy coded, and there was like no room to improve their SEO. So in this case, we created 5 satellite websites for them. We implemented a proper brand protection strategy, and later on they ended up with removing about 30% of their affiliate commissions. So we talk about the SEO, technical SEO in general, and right now let's talk about a little bit on off-page SEO. As you may know here, the digital marketers, link building is a great strategy to increase your website authority, to get some high-quality backlinks to your website, and it's going to improve your rankings and traffic on your site. However, as we work with a lot of operators and affiliates, they would like to go and have some quick wins, and they want to get some short gains. So in this kind of situation, we notice that they often get banned or they get penalties from Google. So here I've got some examples of what happens if you would like to go with toxic link building. First of all, you may face with search engine penalties, and trust me, it is really very long path to fix this, and it is not really something that I should suggest. And also, you can destroy your brand reputation, so that's not somewhere you would like to go. It can also confuse your users. So here's a case study. This is an affiliate's website that I would like to share with you. So as you can see that they use a lot of PBNs, and they added like spam backlinks, and at the end of the day, here how it works with the performance. So as you can see here, they had about 100 backlinks, and in just a couple of months, and it just went up to 400. And at the end of the day, Google just noticed that, and they got a penalty. And as you can see here, the average traffic went down significantly. So I strongly recommend you to go with legit link building and a good link velocity. So once again, anyone who just came here and didn't scan the QR code for SEO audit, you can go ahead right now. Okay, I think, all right, let's go ahead. So in this part of our presentation, I would like to touch base on the on-page SEO a little bit. One of the most common cases that we see is content cannibalization. So basically, on your website, multiple pages targeting the same or similar keywords or topic, and it creates a lot of confusion. So here I've got an example. As you can see on this website, these pages are talking about more or less the same things, right? So it just makes a confusion for Google. We call it keyword confusion. So Google doesn't recognize which page to rank. And also it creates another thing, which is user confusion. So your users, they go to your website, they do some kind of keyword search, and what happens, there are multiple pages are going up and they don't know where it is, and it increases your bounce rate. So it is not really something that we would like to recommend. Here is an example for you. As you can see on the same website, different pages are competing against each other. So in this case, when you invest for content and link building, these pages, since they are competing against each other, your resources is wasted. So I strongly recommend not to do this kind of practices. Here, what I would like to also show you is content velocity. So as you add more content on your website, I strongly recommend having a steady pace on your website. So in the first example over here, as you can see, the content and the traffic goes hand in hand because the content is added at a good pace. But in the other one, the website started adding a heavy content right here, and then it got a penalty by Google, so the traffic went down significantly. Content freshness. Here I have got a case study for you. So we recently worked with a B2B provider, and we built their website. And how we work with them was based on Google's EE80 guidelines. So basically, expertise, experience, authority, and trustworthiness. And we also followed a steady content pace over there. So you can see here in the pre-deployment part, we built the yellow, the pages shown in yellow color, the structural pages. And then later on, we built at the launch process the green size, and we added in the 6 to 18 months the blue pages, and later on, after the 18 months period, we added the pink sites. So this is a very good example how you should be planning your website's content. With content velocity, yes, it is important, but also content freshness is a key thing to follow. If you go to Google and search for any keywords, most of them are going to be those who were written recently, let's say in the last 6 months, or those who updated recently. So I strongly suggest you go ahead and update the pages, especially on the keywords that you're looking to have. All right, so we did SEO, we did link building, we did the content, and it doesn't make sense at the end of the day if you cannot convert those visitors into loyal players. So for that reason, conversion rate optimization is so important. I've got some cases for you again for the conversion rate optimization. This is an affiliate website, and this is one of their editorial pages. I cannot show the website, so I did a drawing myself for you. So as you can see here, it is a very text-heavy content, and over there are almost no CTAs, and also you can see there are like no internal linking to the money pages. And we took this client, and later on we revamped this website a little bit, and we gave them a much modern look. So here what we did was adding on top some banner linking to the operators, and we added some internal links to the top pages that people would like to see, and also we did some list of top operators. At the end of the day, the client, the affiliate client, really benefited from increased FTDs. So yes, we are at the very bottom of the funnel right now, and you have got the conversion also coming. But if you cannot get the payments from your players, you're not going to have revenues. So this is why we are all working here. I strongly suggest you to take a look at your payment methods and test them locally in those markets. And also it is so crucial to make some tests for those registration flows, KYC, deposit and withdrawals locally. So that would really help you. According to a recent research, 64% of users, they are less likely to come back to your website when they experience some kind of let's say, bad payment, or it doesn't just go smoothly. So it is something that is important. Maybe it can look a little bit outside of marketing, but it is still very important for you to get those revenues. So it is almost the end of the time allocated for me. So I would like to check with my colleagues and see who is the winner of the SEO audit, if you give me a second. All right, so we have got Mukesh from Leeds, Dubai. Do we have Mukesh here? Hey, Mukesh. So you'll receive an email from us for the SEO audit. Thank you for joining. So I hope that you had at least one thing today that you can take away and implement when you're back at your desk. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you a great rest of the show. Cheers.